everybody, MorbTron here. Today is March 17th, 2020, which makes it a Tuesday and a reset day in the second week of Season 10. But today when you log in, you're not told about some new Season 10 storyline thing to go do. You're actually told to go visit Zavala in the tower because a new exotic questline is starting, and it's a returning exotic from Destiny 1. Bungie has already spilled the beans on this via their YouTube channel earlier this morning. It's the fourth Horseman, which is a very powerful, very potent shotgun from Destiny 1, but you have to be incredibly close to your target for it to actually do damage. So it'll be interesting to see what that does as far as boss damage, and how it kind of shakes up maybe the PvE meta in the game a little bit. Crucible, I mean, it's a shotgun, so it really can't do any more than regular shotgun, but in PvE it actually might kind of shake things up a little bit, and I'm kind of interested to see exactly what will happen. Obviously there are some raid bosses where a shotgun just is not viable, but other things like nightfalls, ordeals, nightmare hunts, that sort of thing, shotguns can definitely do some damage if you can manage to avoid boss stomp. But the rest of the solar system this week, the flashpoint is on Mercury, which I'm sure a lot of people will hate doing because Mercury is one of the slowest flashpoints to do, just because there's not a whole lot of things to do to complete that. On the EDZ, of course, we have our EDZ bunker to continue to upgrade. No news if other bunkers are going to be opening up this week or not. Of course, there are bunkers on Io and on the Moon, or there will be. They're just not open yet. So I'm sure we'll get some sort of notification when Rasputin wants our help there. But in the Crucible, the weekly rotators are Team Scorched and Countdown. So if you want to enjoy your time in Crucible and not really care about trying super hard, Team Scorched is where it's at. You basically just launch giant flame balls at each other and explode. Yeah. Trials will return this Friday with the change that artifact power will no longer affect your power level in Trials. So whatever bonus you get from your artifact, currently mine is +9, you will not get that. It'll just be the average of your gear, which is nice, kind of keeps an average playing field, or in a level playing field between the people that play the game casually and the people that no-life the game and spend all of their waking time on it. So there you go. And of course we have regular things like Rumble, Control, Elimination, Survival, and Freelance Survival with Classic Mix on the bottom. No changes there. As far as Gambit goes, Gambit is Gambit. I'd like to see some changes in Gambit at some point in time, but so far, nada. In the Vanguard playlist, the Nightfall, or the Ordeal Nightfall this week, is Exodus Crash. We do not get Grandmaster difficulty ordeals until April 21st. So looking at the Master difficulty, we have Thavic's Implant, so incoming arc damage and environmental damage is increased. We have Match Game as per usual, Famine, so all ammunition drops are significantly reduced. And we have Barrier and Overload champions with Hot Knife, so Shanks now have solar shields. So there's going to be more shields to deal with Match Game. I would say mostly arc and solar, if that's the case. Regular farmable nightfalls this week, we have Lake of Shadows, Inverted Spire, and Festering Core. Lake of Shadows gives you the Militia's Birthright single-shot grenade launcher that goes in the kinetic slot. Pretty useful weapon if you do not have Mountaintop. We have Inverted Spire, which gives you a Sparrow, an exotic Sparrow. So nothing really to concern yourself with there. And we have the Festering Core, which gives you nothing. Nothing at all. But it can be pretty fun to solo, or just to do if you're looking to do something. But other stuff. Of course, we have our EDZ bunker to do. No news this week as if other bunkers are going to be opening up. Of course, we have bunkers on both Io and the Moon, because you see here we have the Seraph Towers, and where there is a Seraph Tower, there is, of course, a bunker nearby. But those bunkers have not opened, and we have not had any communication from Rasputin as to when that might happen. But I'm sure either Rasputin himself or Anna Bray will be in contact with us when those bunkers become available. So just keep upgrading your EDZ bunker, and eventually something will happen out there. And on the Moon this week, of course, I usually just mention the nightmare hunts here. But don't forget about doing things like the dungeon, the raid to get your pinnacles. Also, there's this quest here that gives you powerful gear. And there's also 2 other powerfuls. One at the, the altar that is near Eris, and from Eris herself, there are 2 powerfuls there. There's a lot of powerful stuff to do on the moon. But as far as the nightmare hunts go this week, we have the most difficult one out there, Daddy Crota himself. We have the Fanatic, and we have Omnigul. So if you're looking to complete the time trials for those specific ones, now they are available. And if you're looking for a challenge, definitely doing Crota on the highest difficulty this week will be that challenge. Because 1030 power level, some people are there, I'm not, and I know most other people are not as well. So that would be quite the challenge to do. But let's go check out and see what the Eververse has in store for us this week. I'm fairly certain that since there's a new exotic, that there's going to be, there we go, some sort of ornament for that exotic. So the 4th Horseman ornament looks like it's called Death Comes Calling. It's pretty cool. That's actually, it looks pretty cool. I don't know, I kind of like the original 4th Horseman, where the barrels are closer together, larger, and the shotgun just basically says, I'm a giant boomstick, and that's basically it. But other things we have a Trials of Osiris themed ornament for the Outbreak Perfected. That's pretty interesting. Looks very Osiris-y. I think this was in one of the trailers for this season, so it kind of makes sense that that is an ornament for Outbreak Perfected. We have the Husk Crushers. This is for Dune Marchers. We have Carry the Load, which is, oh, you're inviting other Guardians to hop in your backpack. I get it. Haha, that's funny. We have the LUNATIC'S Legacy, which is an exotic sparrow. Looks very, I don't know, kind of like the old Russian territory. Maybe a Guardian grabbed a giant rocket from one of the spaceships there and attached a seat to it. That's kind of what that looks like. Maybe that's just a fuel cell. I don't know. It's not really a jet engine because there's just tubes coming out of the back of it. But interesting. We have a returning ship for whatever reason, the Odrer. I can't pronounce that. This is not new. I don't know why that's on the front page, but that's there. The first page of Bright Dust stuff this week. Again, we have these new Glimmer Shards and Scavenger's Boons. Don't waste your Bright Dust on those. They're not worth it. We have the Tachyon 4, which I think this has been sold multiple times for Bright Dust. Amalon ship looks like it has giant bombs in the bottom of it. We have the Bloodline Memorial ornament for the Bastion. We have the Origami Crane, which is a new emote. Well, no, it's not. It's the last season's emote. I guess I just never saw it for sale before that. You just make an origami crane, and you kind of throw it and it grows. Interesting. We have a Saint 14 projection. Just a ghost projection, not that big of a deal. And as far as other Bright Dust stuff goes this week, we have Spike, which is another emote from last season that came out around the Super Bowl. So if you want to spike a football, that's going to cost you 3,200 Bright Dust. We have the Traitor Primus shell. Looks very Cabalish. Looks like Callus's armor, almost. Callus? No, you know what I mean. We have the Amalon exotic sparrow yet again. Very Amalon themed. Kind of looks like a fusion rifle that you ride. We have Saint's Invocation, which is a cool looking ship, if I do say. Kind of boring, but kind of cool at the same time. I don't know, it's pretty small. We have the Colossus helmet projection, if you want a Cabal projection of a Colossus head. We have the Abyssal Screen. This is an ornament for the tractor cannon. Makes it look very Hive runish, very Shadowkeep looking tractor cannon right there. Hive runes all over it. And then we have Distracted, which is an emote where your Guardian just stands there poking at their phone. That's it. That's all they do. And that costs 700 Bright Dust. That's not bad. I'll go ahead and purchase that for 700 Bright Dust. But that's it. That's it for this season. That's it for this week. Now, there might be other things that happen throughout the week. Maybe another bunker will open up. Maybe Anna Bray will have something for us to do. Or maybe we'll have a tea party with Zavala and Shax. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? But that is it for this video. Yeah, that's it. Stay safe out there, everybody. If you like the video, hit the like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all later.